everybody, DV, Diamond Vape. Let's talk about Kick Bass Vapors, Caramel Cappuccino, and Special K. Now, kind of mixing and matching a little bit. While Caramel Cappuccino is a coffee flavor vape, Special K is a tobacco vape. And if you ever follow my reviews, or whoever does, they know I like tobacco vape. But from time to time, I like to kind of mix it up some, and you know, get a little different flavors besides just the tobacco flavor. Even though some of the tobacco flavors I get, you know, it's got the blue tobacco or the cherry tobacco, but sometimes I just want something else besides tobacco, and figured I'd give Caramel Cappuccino a shot. I'm going to take a drag, tote, drag, let's just call it a drag, and we'll talk about the three, the flavor, the throat hit, and the vapor. Scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, and we'll work it like that. Been dealing with this new camera thing, or this new video recorder, so if it goes in and out, black, you know, goes dark and light, bear with me till I get this thing figured out. Okay, Caramel Cappuccino. Like I said, this is a coffee flavor vape. If anybody ever had any Caramel Cappuccino drink, beverage, whatever you want to call it, they know what it tastes like. I'm not getting it from this juice. Very disappointed in that aspect of the juice. Let's take it. Golly, hold on a minute. I got the Special K loaded. That's real professional, huh? Anyway, all I get from this juice here is a real strong, robust, bold coffee. No hints of caramel, none of the cappuccino flavor you get like if you're drinking it. Just like a real good, bold, robust coffee flavor. If that's probably about the best way I can describe it. Here we go. Let's take a drag off this thing, and we'll go over the three. The flavor's not bad. I mean, as far as a coffee, straight coffee vape, not bad at all. That's why my rating is going to be a little bit higher than it would be if I just hated this juice. If you ever been to a coffee shop, or if you ever been to a grocery store and been down that coffee aisle where you got those assorted different coffee beans, and you can grind them up and make your own little bag of coffee, or gourmet coffee or whatever, that real strong smell, well, that's what you get with this juice. Even the taste, tastes just like that. By description, as being a caramel cappuccino, the flavor, the rating is a 1, but because I like this juice, because I can vape this juice, I'm giving it a 3. That's just being me on that one. But if you're looking for a good caramel cappuccino, what I got from them ain't gonna cut it, ain't it? But if you're just looking for a real strong, robust, bold coffee vape, this will work for you. Second is a throat hit. Not the best, not the worst, and not very consistent, but it's there and it's noticeable. So with that, giving it a 3. You know you're doing something, you know you're vaping. I can deal with it, I can vape on it and be okay and be fine with it. Really like more out of my throat hit, but like I said, you know it's there. So a 3 on the throat hit. The vapor, every juice so far I've tried from Kick Bass Vapor has been real rock solid on the vapor production. It's a 60-40, but it's almost like 100% VG, and that'd be the only way it'd be any better. It's really good plums of vapor from this juice. Every juice I've had from Kick Bass has been that way. They got the combination worked out right with the vapor production. So I'm giving it a 4. If it would been the only way, probably I would have gave it a 5 if it was a straight VG and just kind of, you know, kind of makes you disappear with the vapor production from it. Don't really like to say vapor production, but that's what it is. But so overall rating, you know, I'm giving it a 3, 3, and a 4. But as far as the description and what I thought it should be, or what it really should be, is probably a 1 total. But being that I gave it a 3, 3, and 4, I'm gonna say the overall rating's a 3 on this juice. Okay, now moving on. This next is Special K. Kind of got a mixed bag with this juice. Kind of got a mixed feeling with this juice, and I guess it's due to steeping time that gave it what it is now. Now I shot this review about a week ago first, and was really dogging out this Special K, and then some things happened where I didn't get it uploaded, and then I put it down for a couple days or so, and I went back to it to kind of get that, refresh my taste on it, for, you know, just to see, and total change in taste and throat hit and flavor, and vapors is the same pretty much. It didn't waver. But when I first got this juice about a month ago, I've been vaping on it a minute or two, I was totally disappointed in it. It tasted like the Special K cereal, but a real cheap, watered down version of it. Wasn't very good. I tried vaping it for several days or so and just finally gave up on it. Was absolutely no throat hit whatsoever, and that was probably the biggest disappointment, because even though the taste wasn't nowhere where I thought it should be, I could vape it. But without that throat hit, and I'm talking zero throat hit, I gave up on it. I just put it to the side. So with the steeping magic, when all the flavors decide to kiss and make up, bond together, work together, it's 100% different than day one. Got to tell you. Let's take a quick drag off of it, and we'll talk about the three. "100% turnaround since day one. Had to reshoot this thing because I wanted to give Special K its fair deal. I love it. I like it. I can put it in my vaping arsenal and be fine with it. And been pretty well straight vaping it since I started getting that good vibe back on it, or that good taste and flavor and all that kind of stuff. Flavor, like a real good Special K cereal flavor, like an unsweetened cereal. I like that, man. It's really good. The taste lingers with you. It stays with you. It rolls off your tongue when you exhale it. I really like this juice. I'm gonna give flavor a 4. And the reason why I'm not giving it a 5, because I think it could be a touch better maybe, but it's definitely a good juice to have in your vaping stash, in your juice stash, or whatever you want to call it. Really good on the flavor. Throat hit has gotten a whole lot better since day one. Noticeable. Nowhere near great, nowhere near good, but it works. You know you're doing something. You know you're vaping. You know you're inhaling. So I'm giving the throat hit 2.5 because you know it could be a whole lot better. This is at 18 milligram. The Caramel Cappuccino was at 24 milligram, I believe. But I like it. I do. I really do. The throat hit, like I said, I can deal with it. So I'm giving it a 2.5. The vapor production, like I said from start on that Caramel Cappuccino and any of the Kick Bass vapor, I'm getting solid vapor performance from it. It gives you real plums of vapor, real thick vapor production, and I dig that. I like that. That's what the throat hit, the flavor, and the vapor production is all three is what you really look for in a good vape juice. So I'm giving it a 4. Any way it could be any better than that would be a straight VG, just like the Caramel Cappuccino. That's what I got. That's it. Kick Bass Vapor, Caramel Cappuccino, coffee flavor vape, thumbs down. Special K, tobacco juice, thumbs up after about a good month of steeping. Proof positive on steeping. If you don't like something, give it a little time to make its magic, kiss and make up, make the juices get together a little bit, try it again, and your taste, the whole taste, it will change dramatically. Alright, like to say, by whatever device you're using, whatever, if you're using a Buzz or standard KR808 or a little 510 e-cig or any kind of mod, the Tech, the ProVary, the Dark, whatever you got that's keeping you off cigarettes, that's the best deal, that's the one. Look here, thanks for watching, and thank you for taking a ride on the DV Express.